Hello, we're here today with Tonya Streeter, who graduated with a degree in creative writing in 2017. Thanks for joining us today, Tonya. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. Well, so tell us what you're doing now.
All right. So now I am working part-time as an administrative assistant for the CSU Academic Center for Tutoring. And I'm also working as a kennel tech for East Alabama Humane Society.
All right, well, let's start with East Alabama Humane Society. What do you do for them?
I take care of the dogs and I promote the uh, the shelter through social media. I write little drafts of cute blurbs of the dogs, give them little personalities, and try to get people's attention towards what's going on there.
Good. And then as administrative assistant, what do you do there?
I do a lot of communicating to different departments at CSU to try to get the word out about our services because a lot of students don't know that we're there. I also do a lot of scheduling, a lot of organizational, daily, like task managing. I
Sure.
manage the tutors, make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Do you use anything that you learned as an English major at CSU on either of those jobs?
Yeah, definitely the CSU job. I'm constantly making sure that I'm sounding professional when I'm writing. I'm coming up with, policies and procedures that make sense and work for the center and that, students can easily follow and understand. And for the Humane Society, not as much, but when I get to write those little social media posts, that sort of comes in. And it's kind of a creative outlet. When we get to name a batch of puppies, I can come up with a bunch of silly names for them. So that's kind of like a goofy use of my major.
Sounds super fun though. And then you've also applied for grad schools. I know you got into a couple of really prestigious grad schools, MFA programs in England, and you're looking into other
I
options right
did.
now. Tell us about that journey.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, grad school is definitely an option. Um, I think that the CSU program set me up well for it. Um, I got accepted to a few schools in England, like you said, but I think that for what I want to do, it just makes more sense to try to find a program that fits me here in the States. And I have endless options for that, but I'm just working on trying to find the right one right now.
Excellent. What are you hoping for? What's your dream?
Uh, Honestly, I think I would love to, get to write full time in some capacity, either, publishing or being a writer. But I also think that I would really enjoy teaching creative writing. So I'm keeping my mind open to that, as well as the possibility of going into library science. So I feel like I haven't been limited by my choice of major. Sort of opens up a bunch of different possibilities.
And have you been able to keep up your creative writing while holding these two jobs?
Yeah, definitely keeps me sane.
Mhm.
I keep applying to uh, lit magazines and contests when I can. I've gotten a few acceptances since I graduated, but most of them have been rejections. But that's part of the that's part of the process.
Mhm. And then last question, and then what advice would you have for current CSU English majors?
I definitely found a lot of value in talking to you guys, the professors. You guys really helped me see, possibilities that I wouldn't have really thought about. Like I was completely against the idea of teaching until I talked to a few of you professors, and you really encouraged me that it could be a great path. So I think that talking and getting ideas of what could be like options that you might not have considered or thought weren't for you. And I also think just keep your mind open about it. Don't, you know, get caught up in just like one path, because it might not go that way.
Great. Excellent advice from Tonya Streeter, graduate of 2017. Thanks so much for joining us, and best of luck on your journey forward.
Yep, no problem.